Hey, it's Jared. In this video, I'm going to talk about the Shopify store that I built and kind of walk you through the process of what it looks like to start a store and also some of the things that were surprisingly easy to do in building a Shopify store. Now, I decided to build a Shopify store because for ages I've been selling used tech on Amazon or eBay and those different marketplaces, and the fees that those marketplaces take are insane. Now, for me to do reviews and stuff like I do, many times I am purchasing products because I feel like they'd be a good fit for this YouTube channel, and I'll utilize them in my own life. But then when it comes time to get the next version, I need to sell it and get rid of it somehow, and it takes a lot of money to do that, especially when you're losing a lot on reselling some of those products. So I built my own Shopify store, and I wanted to walk you through how I did it. So I've been using Shopify for a while. You're looking at my store right now. It has a variety of different things in it. It has photo prints that can be ordered. These are photos that I captured, and I don't actually print them. There's a service that I use that is a direct print fulfillment service, and they take my photos, and when there's an order placed, they do the printing and the fulfillment and shipping and all of that stuff. I don't have to do a single thing, which is absolutely fantastic. So I wanted to test that out on my site. I also wanted to be able to sell some of the used tech, whether it be photography equipment, smartphones, smartwatches, whatever, on a platform that I had control over. There's another benefit to using Shopify, and that's the fact that Shopify has amazing shipping rates, where if I was to utilize Amazon, I'm going to end up coming out of pocket a lot for shipment because they don't really give you a whole lot to pay for the shipping when you're doing that fulfillment. Amazon wants you to send all of your stuff to them, where you end up discounting it into oblivion. They get their fees, they can do the shipping and all of that stuff, and you just don't get that much. And on eBay, a lot of times too, the buyers are not willing to pay a whole lot for shipping, so you end up having to eat up shipping costs. Whereas on Shopify, it's more of a standard online retail experience, and people are used to buying something and then paying shipping for that. But because Shopify's rates are so good, I don't end up having to pay that much, and neither does the customer. So I built out this website in the matter of a couple of hours, which is crazy to think that I could go from having an idea to actually deploying that idea in the form of a website within a couple of hours. Now, I've got a link down in the description below for Shopify. If you're considering signing up for Shopify and giving something like this a try, Shopify's got a great trial period, which seems pretty small, but then they also give you an extension there that's relatively inexpensive for you to continue on as you spend a little bit of time figuring out whether or not this is something for you. So I went with just Shopify Standard. There is Shopify Plus, and there's a lot of different options with Shopify that can make it very expensive, but I just went with the basic Shopify plan that gets me started and gives me decent shipping rates. I'm also utilizing the payment method within Shopify, which is absolutely great and easy, and the payouts are fast. But the main thing that I wanted was a better way to sell the different products that I had that were available. So you can see on my website that I've got a couple different sections. I have a canvas print section, and I have a new and used tech section where there's some different categories here. I can easily go into one of these categories and just see the products that I have available. For example, there's some prints here, and it shows just the base print and then an image example. These images also, like in this little kind of display with a little living room type of look, modern living room, that is something that the direct-to-print service automatically generated for me. These are not images that I photoshopped together. This is from Printify. So if you're thinking about doing something direct to print, whether it's your own photos or even putting a saying that you've always used on a variety of different products to sell, Printify is a great option, and I'll link to them down below as well. So you can see here, I've got lots of different example images of my product in different locations just to help people visualize. And there's a ton of different sizes and options that are available for the prints. And it's a premium gallery wrap, as you can see, 1.25 inches. And then, of course, if somebody wants to buy this, they can go ahead and purchase it. There's also a chat button down here that allows people to chat with me should they have any questions about any of the products. So it's a cool feature that's actually integrated with Shopify. It comes as part of my Shopify plan, and I use the Shopify app on my phone to answer any of those questions. Now, if I go into the new and used tech section, we've got all of the different technologies that I am selling currently, some phones, some cameras, some tablets, and all of this good stuff, and a couple of things that are out of stock because they've already sold. So, very cool website. And you may still be thinking about the part where I said, I set this website up in a couple of hours. Well, let's go to the back end of Shopify and take a look. You can see here that I've had $56.23 in sales. I haven't marketed this website at all outside of posting it to my social media. That's something that I should have done a better job of, especially leading into the Christmas holiday season, is marketing this website. While it takes a very small amount of time to put your own website together, it takes a lot more time to really think through marketing and getting that website in front of the eyes of other people. So what Shopify does really well is gives you the ability to create an online store based off of themes that they have that are available. There's a variety of free themes, and then there are themes that cost anywhere from a few dollars up to several $100s, and I decided to go with the Beyond theme. Now, the default is the Dawn theme, but the Beyond theme is the one that I chose. And if we go into the customizer, I'm going to show you just how easy it is to make changes to things on your website. So you can see I've got this image slider section up here that if I toggle through, we've got different images. And if I click on these, you can see I could change the image. I can change the text that shows up, so it says drones as the heading, and the overline is camera and FPV, and I can also add a little body of text below it, and then I can link it to a product collection, which I have a product collection called drones, and then I changed the text to say shop now. And I can add a variety of these slides, and so if I go back to the main section here, I'll be able to see the different slides that I have available. You can see that I've got 5 slides here from canvas prints down to drones, and then as I move down my website, I've got a text body section here, so I can add a heading and some text. And then below that, I have a featured product section, and that featured product section is a collection that is of products that I have tagged as featured. And so this is featured prints, and so these are the 4 prints that I featured. I really only have 5 right now, so not too many to choose from there. And then I just have 2 sections here. There's, I didn't really know what to do with this section, so I thought, hey, if people happen upon this website and wonder what it's all about, I've got 2 different YouTube channels that I'm going to send them off to. I have my photography YouTube channel, and then I have the YouTube channel that you're watching now, which is my tech YouTube channel. And then some featured products down below. This is another collection that is of featured products rather than featured print products. So just different collections that I've set up. And it's very easy to upload a photo and change the text, as you can see over here on the left-hand side. Very easy to just select an image from my computer, change the text in the sections that were already predefined. These aren't sections that I built. These are templated sections that were already there. All I did was change the photo and change the text to what I wanted. And I can add more sections as well. This allows for people to subscribe to my newsletter, so when I put out new products, I can send an email to those people that wanted to be notified when I put out new products. And this is something I can do all from within Shopify. So let's exit the theme builder, which is really easy to use, and look at the products. So the products are very simple to add. I've got a variety of different products here, and you can see that stock or inventory is also maintained. So if I sell the one Apple Watch Series 5 that I have, it's now stripped out of my inventory and marked out of stock. I've opted to still have those products show on the front end of my website, just so hopefully there's some, maybe some people happen upon my store because they were looking for something else. But it's very easy to add new products. You just click Add New Product, you give it a title, give it a description, add some photos, add some pricing, and then choose where it's shipping from, and then choose how many of them you have. You also want to choose the weight, and then over on the right hand side you can add some product type categories, and then also add it to different collections. And the collections are those different sections that I have on my website. Collections are also like categories, product category pages. So when I'm on the front end of my website, for example, if I go to New and Used Tech and then to Smartphones, this is a smartphone collection. It is displaying all of the phones that have been added to the smartphone collection. So collections are a way to display products on specific pages. And you also have a section here for collections so that you can add a variety of collections to your website. It shows how many products are in there, and then it shows the product conditions. A collection could be created manually, meaning that you add which products you want. A collection can be created based on a product tag. So when you create a product and you add a tag, like smartphones, it can then create a collection based off of all of the products that are listed within smartphones. So Shopify is really smart at how it's able to create these product pages for you, which really makes keeping your website up to date a lot easier. I mean, if you had to go and create a product and add it to your catalog, and then go and manually add it to each page, and then move it around every time you wanted it to be sorted different, that's a time-consuming process. Shopify makes it really easy for that to take place. It also has really nice analytics, which is important to me. I want to see how my website is performing, and Shopify analytics are some of the best that's out there as far as e-commerce platforms go. You can see my sales. I had 2 sales within a couple of days of each other, and then I also had one pretty good sized spike in my traffic, and that was when I shared my website to my social media, my Instagram account. I had a big spike. I'm not 100% sure if both sales came from that share to my social media, but I do know that one of them did. The webcam came from that sharing. So it also gives me information like what types of devices people are coming from, what social networks people are coming from, whether it's Google or another web search engine. All of that information is here. And then it also tells you whether your sales are attributed to marketing. Now that's an interesting one. I haven't done much of that yet, but I utilize Klaviyo for my marketing. Klaviyo is an email marketing tool that's main focus is e-commerce, and it's connected to my Shopify site. When somebody comes to my website, a couple of different things are going to happen. First of all, there's going to be a pop-up that shows up on the website that gives them the ability to subscribe to my email newsletter for a discount. They're going to get a discount on their first order, and Shopify will keep track of that so that they can't get recurring discounts. They'll get a discount off of their first order, and then I will have the ability to notify them when I get new products added to my catalog, hopefully meaning that I'll make more sales in the future. And that here is my new customer offer. Klaviyo calls these flows, which essentially are automation flows, and this automation flow is when someone subscribes to my new Shopify offer, the system is to wait 2 minutes, and then it's to send them a text message if they consented to receive text messages. That pop-up that shows up on my website allows them to enter their email address for a small discount and their phone number for a slightly larger discount. If they only add their email, they're going to get kicked out to this option over here, and this email is going to be sent to them that gives them the coupon code for their discount. If they opted to receive SMS, then they're going to get this text message instead of the email, and the text message will include the discount code for the larger discount. So this is really cool, and it's really neat that I can set things up this way because I want the customer data so that I can contact them and share things that are going on within my store, and Klaviyo gives me an easy way to set those things up. Klaviyo also has easy automation flows for abandoned cart. So if somebody abandons their cart, they added something to the shopping cart, but they decided not to check out, they will get a reminder email. And then they'll get a reminder email a while later letting them know that they have one last chance to purchase that product. And because the majority of my products, there's only one of them, that call to action is even more important, because if they don't purchase it, it means somebody else has the opportunity to purchase it. And I price my used technology pretty well, and the only other thing that there's really an unlimited supply of is my photo prints, which has a different abandoned cart call to action. And I'm just now integrating Klaviyo into the workflow of my website so that I can continue to market. And you can see I've got a couple of other things in here because I do have some online courses that are through a different website, and perhaps I'll talk about that in a different video. If you're interested, definitely let me know down in the comment section below. So I built my own website extremely fast in Shopify because it's a fantastic tool. It's easy to use. It's got great smartphone apps for managing your store, and it's really easy to manage your orders. It's also inexpensive. But on top of that, I wanted to be able to communicate better with my audience, which is you, whether you're looking to buy something used tech or not. So if you're interested in following along and learning a little bit more about the things that I'm doing with my technologies, definitely click on the link down in the description below to be added to my email newsletter. It's not just product stuff, it's mostly information and things that I'm sharing in my journey through technology here and how I'm implementing it in my life. So if you're interested in starting a Shopify store and have some questions, definitely ask down in the comment section below. I hope that if you are interested in creating a Shopify store or something like that, that this video might kick you over the edge, because it's a great platform, it's inexpensive, and it provides a ton of power for somebody who wants to start an e-commerce business without a lot of money up front. So that's going to do it for this video. If you found it useful, thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you back on another one soon. Take care.